Hello friends, Mark for MVM TV. Welcome to the channel. Here today we're going to talk about all things DJI Mini. We have the DJI Mini, the original Mavic Mini. I'm calling this video All Things Mini. So let's start with the hard cases. This is a VCU Tech. This is a DJI Mini 2 case, and this case is $49.99. These hard cases are a necessity in case if you're going to go out in sand. They protect against sand, water. You can throw them down the stairs. They're shockproof and nothing will happen to your drone. It even serves as a landing pad, these cases. In case you're in tall grass, you can launch right up from your case, but I would suggest you get a landing pad. Let's start with this one here. This case was from SimTech, and this one was $35.99. Right, we're gonna go over the two-way charging hubs first, and I have 3 of them. Well, I don't even need to pull the other one out. Of course, I got one for the DJI Mavic Mini, and you know that those are these batteries here. Now they fit in the hub. They fit in this hub for the DJI Mini 2. This comes with the Fly More combo with the Mini 2 or the Mini SE. This battery hub charges twice as fast as this two-way charging hub from the Fly More combo with the Mini 2. This one will actually charge your batteries twice as fast. It has 2 USB ports. So this takes all day. By the time you're done charging your batteries, the day's over. So 3 different colors. Yellow means that one's on deck. It means it's about to come up. It needs charging. And green would mean that it is fully charged. So this will charge your batteries twice as fast. And then I have also by Hanatora, and again this was about $35, this Hanatora two-way charging hub. Then this one is by Hanatora also, and this one will charge your batteries in half the time than that one. I know it might look a little messy here, guys, but believe it or not, all of this stuff goes back in the case and it fits, and that's why I got the bigger case. So hit the like button if you like this video. If you're getting something out of it, it would be appreciated if you hit the like button. And as you can see, this is charging the remote control, and then there's also another USB port you can charge your phone with, and then you can charge 4 batteries at a time if you want it. Let me just put that back, that controller. These here have plugs on them, and they have connectors. Now these here will charge your Mavic Mini batteries. You just get these connectors under here connected with these here, and you just put that on, and the indicator light will come on showing that that's charging. If it overloads, it will shut off, so you don't have to worry about it shooting too many electrons or ruining your battery. It's just to show you that it also charges your DJI Mini 2 or your Mini SE batteries. This one is full, so it's staying green. So let's see if the other one needs any little bit of charge. You want these batteries to drain. You don't want these setting in. Alright, this turned red. You don't want your lithium polymer batteries staying fully charged. They don't like that. Okay? Batteries don't like that. So what I do when I store them, I just leave them up like this so that they're not connected. And then let me show you this here, just to give you a little bit of an idea. You see how this here shows the hub here, and then it shows the batteries outside of the hub? Well, that is so the batteries could drain. So these batteries need to discharge. The best thing to do is to charge them before you head out. And the fastest way to do that is with this Hanatora 4-way charger. Well, it's actually a 6-in-1 because you can charge 4 batteries at a time, and it has 2 USB ports. I want to show you the strobe light I came up with. And this is just a light that I got, this is a light that I got that was a keychain. If you can see this here, this is a Litezall keychain. Okay, this was $6. It has 3 screws in the back, 1, 2, 3. You take those 3 screws out, and you hold this mount, you tape this mount. Okay, sorry about that. So this is just Velcro. Okay, I put the Velcro here, Velcro on here, and you just stick this on here. I have one for the Mini 2, one for the Mini SE. This is the same thing, and you just stick that on there like that. And there you go, you have a strobe light for any drone. Actually, this will work on any drone. Let me set a light out and maybe you can see a little better. This light is fantastic at night when here. You can use 3M tape, put it anywhere. But this is just $5, guys, for a strobe light. So now that we're talking about strobe lights, let me introduce you to this strobe light here. This case I got from Firehouse. It was $15. And this is an RG Geek 10 watt strobe light. And show you. It's already set in here with some double-sided 3M tape. Put that in there and it charges. And then you just hold the button down and you got yourself a nice strobe light. Okay. This one here was only $19. I think less than $20. But it snaps under the cage here and it holds on like that, because with this on you definitely need landing gear. So let me pull out the Mini SE, which I have landing gear on. This landing gear is by PGY Tech, and this landing gear is only $15, $15 to $20 at the most. Landing gear on the Mini. This folds down. This folds down. This one folds down. This folds down. And you literally can fold the drone up with the landing gear on it. So, and then this fits right in the case. Boom. And let me show you these while I'm at it. Since I got these flopping around, these are only $5 or $6 from Amazon, of course. These will hold your propellers, no problem. You got one for each side. You got one for the top, one for the bottom to hold it. Alright, if you don't want to use those, alright, we got one of these here. This is from Sunny Life, so it just straps under here like this. Okay, strap this under here like this. There's a little slit right here. You slide your propellers into that. Slide your propellers in there. Okay, bring it around. Pull these over here. And you just strap the button there. And you got it working. This is under $10. I mean, you really should have landing gear. It's easy to remove also if you don't, if you only have a bag or whatever. But it's very easy to remove, so you can just take them off if you don't want to leave them on. But I leave them on. They don't affect flight. I mean, they're a little bit extra, maybe 5 or 6 grams more than, the weight of the drone. But the landing gear is a must. Alright, so moving on from the propeller holders. As we're talking about propellers, we'll get into propellers. These are LED propellers. These are by Start RC. Okay? Start RC LED propellers. Very high performance. But it was the last video I did just last week, and many people are getting a lot out of it, and I hope you check that video out. I'll show you what these propellers look like flying around at night. But they handle this drone like with precision. I just love the way it flies with these propellers on. So let me show you how they go on. First off, real fast, each one has a motor mount, okay? And they have marks in here which would match with the marks on the arm, just like any propellers, so you would know which one to put your propellers on. I got them marked here. So this one says RF, which is right front. And then you just simply, it's got two grabbers here, one in one. Oh, there it is, okay. It's got two holes here, one in there, one in there. And we will put that in there and just give it a twist, and they're all on. Well, I leave these on and fly with them during the day also, but they are awesome at night. And the video I just put out last week shows a flight with them at night. So all you have to do is turn these on, and they charge with USB. And these propellers are only $20 a pair. And as long as we are talking about lights, extension arm indicator lights, and these are strobe lights. Let me show you on my Mini, because I got 4 of them already on there. Alright, that I don't even need to take off. We got extension arm strobe lights here, 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 and here. And let me turn this one. You just turn them to the right. And this is red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue in the back. You just twist them and they turn on. They're on with double-sided 3M tape. This is just a straight flash, like a strobe, off and on both of these. Okay, and these here will run you not only $10–11 a set. $11–12 a set for 2. Then they send you batteries and all that good stuff. In fact, I have a new set here that I think I can show you. Yeah, here's a new set here this is how they come. Okay, with the batteries, you get the double-sided 3M tape. They come with the little circles, and then this is how they come. And they come all set, and you just twist them, see? Alright, let me show you the motor caps while I got the Mini out here. These are red motor caps. I think I got the box for that. Let's see who they're from. Yeah, these are this here. These are Sunny Life, I believe. These are rotor caps that are protect from sand and dust and dirt and debris and water, whatever. They have no effect on the drone. They don't overheat the motors. And I love them. And then also, getting back to propellers, these are low noise propellers that you can only get for the DJI Mavic Mini. These propellers are low noise, and these won't fit on your Mini 2 or your Mini SE, because that's one thing that's really not compatible with all 3 of these drones, and that's the propellers. These propellers for the Mini are separate. Don't try to put these regular Mavic Mini propellers on the SE or vice versa, because you'll strip the screws. Now, moving right along, we'll go to the gimbal guard. I have a gimbal guard that I use. I have one in every case. Alright, this is a gimbal guard. Got the 2 hooks right here, just like your gimbal cover does. And you just slip that on there like that and lock it in place. And it blocks the wind from side to side. It helps for collision. And you'll see that in the video. If you check that video out, my last video that I put up, I did have a crash. And there's a video of it. This thing literally went through the tree, landed on concrete. And it only busted one of them propellers. I had the SE. And I was able to change the propellers, and thank God it was fine. But nothing happened to the gimbal, because it prevents against crash, prevents against wind, it prevents against sun glare. So this here is very, very useful. So I would suggest that you get one of those. We're going to show you the Yagis, alright? Yagis and Parabolics. And you can use these Parabolics and these Yagis. These are from Start RC. Alright, about 20 bucks. You can buy them separate for $10 a piece. But the best way to use these is to use them both at the same time. So you put this on here like this, and you put the Yagis on like that. Yagis go like this, And then all you do is slip this right over the top, press down on it. That's how simple that is. So those there I recommend for good video quality, to get your drone a longer distance, a further range, especially if you're in you know, a very busy high traffic area. So let's move on. Again, another Start RC product, and these are headlights. Okay, these are headlights for your drone, and the fourth one shuts them off, and then you start over. So you all that, but so to put them on, it just slips right over. It just slips right over your drone. It's double-sided tape, and then you just stick it on. Then you take it off when you're done. But be very careful that you do not pull this paper off. There's very tiny wires in here, and you can ruin it very easy. So you have to be very careful pulling this on and off if you're using this double-sided 3M tape. You know, as you can see, I'm kind of obsessed with drone lights, friends. So let's move on to some more strobe lights. Now these ones, these are rechargeable LED night lights. And these are, again, from Start RC. And the good thing about these is they come with a cord. And they come with the 3M, of course, double-sided circles. Plug them in like that. The red light will come on saying it's charged. And the red light will go off when they're done. So, and there's two of them, of course. They come in sets. Come in a set. And there's like, these are $20 after taxes. And they go on any drone. So you can fit those lights on any drone that you have. You have for the DJI Mini 2. And these come, yeah, you get these on Amazon. I'm not exactly sure the manufacturer, but I know they're only like $20. And to even get better transmission, okay? Let me show you how they go on. There's, I don't know if you ever noticed, but on these antennas, there's little bitty dots in here. There's kind of holes. And then in here's the notch, and all you got to do is like that. Because then you won't get no glitches in your video or anything like that. And of course you'll get a longer range, and then all you have to do is just pull them off. So let's move along. Moving on, let's go over to these here. These are Sunny Life ND filters. A lot of people say these are a must. So when it's real bright outside, I'll put an ND8 or an ND16 on there, just to you know, cool the brightness down to get the white balance right. I really don't use them that often, except for, like I said, in the bright sun. A lot of people will always use these, always. And let me pull this out here while I'm working on the Mini 2 controller. This here is a Lanyard, or any drone that uses this controller, which would be, you know, the Air 2S. There's a couple other Mavic. Whatever Mavic uses this controller, you can use this Lanyard, okay? Because it just snaps in right here. See, it's got this little thing here with the thing, and this will slap. This will press right down on there, okay? And then you get your phone. Let's see, I got a sample phone here, an old iPhone 6. Somebody needs an iPhone 6, stay tuned. I'll be giving this away within the next month or two. I really don't need it. And it works fantastic. So, anyway, that's how you do that. The phone holds in the lanyard. You put it around your neck. So, getting one of these would be very beneficial to you. Good thing about this lanyard is the box that it comes in. You just roll this thing right up. That sticks right back in the box. Like I tell you, friends, I'm not kidding. All the stuff I have fits right back into all of these cases. While I'm at it, let me show you this. This just came in. I used to buy Mavic Mini batteries. $45 for the extra ones, alright? And because the Mini SE is out, not many people want them. But I'm telling you, these fit in your Mini SE and the Mini 2, and they perform just as well almost. Of course, the other LiPo batteries are a little bit better, and these are the lithium ion. The gray ones for the Mini 2 are lithium polymer, but 2 extra batteries, you get two for the price of one. So it was just too tempting for me to turn down. You can't never have too many batteries. Let me just show you this here real fast. This is a sun hood. Let me pull this controller back out. This is a sun hood, and you see this one's all wilted. You know what I did? I left it in the car in the sun. I left this in the car in the sun, so I suggest you don't do that. But this goes on very simply on your Mini too. I would just set this down. This is how you do this. Again, with the notches. This has a notch in it. This has the stub coming out. And you very simply just put it down on there, and it'll catch like that. You know you're good from the sun. You can actually see out there. Alright, moving right along here, let me show you the flashlights. Now these are really cool. Like I said, I'm obsessed with these accessories for the Mavic Mini drones. These are flashlights, little mini flashlights that attach to the drone. Again, these are on my maxed out mini video. You can see a sample of them, but if you'd like, I can show you real fast how to put them on. Comes with 2 brackets, 2 flashlights, 2 screws, hold it together, and they give you extra batteries for the flashlights. Or my go-to drone is the Mini SC because of those propellers I'm using. Man, I can't express enough to you how well they are. But the Mini SC, second to none when it comes to budget drones. $300, you gotta be kidding me. DJI did a smart move there. So let me show you how these go on real fast. Okay, so the flashlights come with, of course, the 2 braces like I showed you. One goes underneath here, the bigger one. Smaller one goes underneath to the bottom. Place that there like that. Start at the back end of the drone so that when you go to line these up, they'll fit. It'll fit and you won't have a hard time getting both of these screws in, because you got a screw here, you put that through the flashlight, and then you just simply screw that together. Don't tighten all the way because you got to get the other side on, and then you get this, tighten that like that, or put that through that flashlight, and then you're going to get this side, and you're simply going to twist that on also. Okay, they go on very easy. But then there you go. You have 2 flashlights, 2 headlights for your drone. And if you put the red ones up here, yeah, it looks really nice. And you can see them from far. The good thing about these is you can put these at any angle. Look. You can put it down. Put it this angle. This angle. Well, you can put them all the way up forward. Or you can put one down, one up. You can put them both down if you want. Okay, any way you want to do it, that's how you put that together and use your flashlight. You don't need any of your personal information. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Just a few odds and ends. You know, I keep stuff in my case that I might need when I go out on a trip. You know, a few extra propellers here. This is all my SD cards. I have this that I am not using. It is a 128 gigabyte SanDisk that I have no use for. I am not going to use this. That will also be a giveaway, and coming up in these following months, stay tuned to the channel, friends. I'm just going to give some extra stuff away that I have excess and don't need it, and I'd be glad to give it to somebody who can use it. These little case, these little batteries, they look like shaped like batteries. You put them in the battery compartments, and they hold all of your extra propellers and any extra stuff that you might want to put in there, odds and ends, and you know, joysticks, whatever, for your controller. And that's about it, friends. If you enjoyed the video, I would ask you to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more. Hit that notification bell. And thank you for watching the video.